The night in Busan looked so calm. The quiet streets, city lights reflecting on the pavement, and the cool night air served as the backdrop for a relaxed vlog that initially seemed like an ordinary moment. Jungkook and Jimin appeared to be enjoying their time together away from stage busyness and concert spotlights. The two walked leisurely while chatting and laughing every now and then. The vlog camera kept recording their steps along the night street, creating a warm atmosphere that made many fans feel as though they were walking right alongside them. However, the mood suddenly changed when Jungkook abruptly stopped and, without saying much, picked Jimin up and carried him for a few steps in the middle of the street. That brief moment happened very quickly, but it was enough to leave fans completely glued to their screens. Jimin himself looked surprised for a second before joining in on the laughter. Jungkook appeared equally relaxed, as if what he had just done was completely spontaneous. That brief interaction unexpectedly became the most replayed part of the vlog. It didn't take long for the video clip to spread across various social media platforms. The comment sections were filled with thousands of reactions from ARMY trying to guess the reason behind Jungkook's sudden action. Some fans believed Jungkook was just joking around to liven up the mood of their night vlog. According to them, the two are known for doing spontaneous things to make each other laugh without any serious reason. On the other hand, some guessed that Jungkook was actually helping Jimin, who might have been getting tired after walking quite a long distance. Although there was no definitive sign that Jimin was struggling, the theory was still widely discussed because the piggyback action looked so natural. Another theory was even simpler. Many ARMYs believed there was no special reason at all. They viewed the moment as a spontaneous reflex born from their closeness after working and spending so much time together over the years. To this day, there is no official explanation as to what really happened that night. Precisely because it occurred so briefly and without explanation, the video continues to be analyzed from various angles by curious fans looking into every detail. Now, one question still lingers in the minds of ARMY. Was Jungkook really just joking when he carried Jimin? Or did something happen a few seconds earlier that wasn't caught on camera, transforming a simple midnight moment in Busan into one of the most talked about vlog clips? A few minutes before the moment occurred, the vlog's atmosphere was very relaxed. Jungkook and Jimin walked side by side along the quiet Busan streets, enjoying the night air while occasionally chatting. There was no sign that the simple walk would lead to one of the most discussed clips among ARMY. In several parts of the vlog, the two were seen exchanging light jokes and laughing together multiple times. They walked without rushing, occasionally looking around at their surroundings, giving the impression that the night was truly a time to relax away from the hustle and bustle of stages and packed schedules. Precisely because everything looked so natural, the change that occurred moments later felt all the more surprising. Without warning, and without any audible conversation on camera, Jungkook suddenly stopped in his tracks and carried Jimin for a few steps. The contrast between the quiet atmosphere and the spontaneous action made many viewers immediately replay the video to confirm what they had just seen. Many fans later realized that the camera hadn't fully captured their conversation prior to the moment. This is what sparked curiosity. Was there a joke shared a few seconds earlier? Or was there simply a simple reason that couldn't be heard, making Jungkook's action seem so sudden on camera? To this day, that part remains a warm topic of discussion among ARMY. What made ARMY even more charmed was not just Jungkook's sudden act of carrying Jimin, but also Jimin's reaction afterward. Instead of looking awkward or overly startled, Jimin actually seemed to enjoy the moment. A wide smile immediately appeared on his face, followed by a soft laugh that made the vlog's atmosphere feel even warmer. Jimin's expression became one of the most scrutinized details by fans. Many noted that his facial expression changed in an instant, going from simply enjoying the night walk to being filled with laughter after Jungkook's spontaneous action. Although the moment lasted only a few seconds, the shift in expression was seen as showing just how natural their interaction was. After standing back up and continuing their walk, Jimin was still seen smiling while walking beside Jungkook. The two continued chatting, as if nothing extraordinary had just happened. This relaxed attitude made many fans feel that the moment wasn't staged, but rather happened entirely naturally. On social media, many ARMYs admitted to being captivated by Jimin's smile after being carried. For them, the genuine expression was the reason the video clip felt so heartwarming. Not a few also mentioned that simple moments like this often leave a much deeper impression than planned scenes. Because the camera didn't record the entire conversation before the action took place, Jimin's smile and laughter ultimately became the biggest clues analyzed by fans. Did he already know what Jungkook was going to do? Or did his spontaneous reaction show that he didn't expect to be picked up in the middle of a night street in Busan at all? That question continues to invite various speculations among ARMY. It didn't take long for the few seconds-long video clip to spread widely across various social media platforms. Even though the carrying moment was extremely brief, that was precisely what made many fans curious, prompting them to rewatch it repeatedly to catch every detail recorded on camera. Many armies slowed down the video speed, paused at certain frames, and even zoomed in on Jungkook's and Jimin's expressions. They tried to capture subtle shifts in facial expressions, eye movements, and body language right before and after the spontaneous action occurred. Fans' attention was directed not only to the moment Jungkook carried Jimin, but also to the seconds leading up to it. Some tried to guess their conversation from lip movements and hand gestures, while others tried to find clues as to whether Jimin had said something that triggered the action. However, since the audio of their conversation wasn't clear, everything remained mere discussion among fans rather than anything confirmed. Interestingly, every time a clip emerged from a different angle or edit, discussions flared up again. Some fans felt they found new details, while others felt it all simply showed how spontaneous and brief the moment was. This difference in perspective kept the video alive in conversations. To this day, the midnight vlog clip in Busan remains one of the most replayed clips by ARMY. Not because of a long duration or spectacular action, but because those few simple seconds left so much room for interpretation. For longtime BTS fans, spontaneous interactions between Jungkook and Jimin are nothing new. Over the years, the two have often been seen joking around, supporting each other, and creating lighthearted moments that bring laughter. Whether during practice, behind the scenes, or in various official BTS content. As such, a spontaneous act like this immediately reminded many armies of the close bond they have long demonstrated. However, there was one thing that made the moment in Busan feel different. This time, it didn't take place on a concert stage, nor was it during a prepared game or entertainment segment. Instead, the event unfolded amidst a quiet night atmosphere while the two were simply strolling leisurely and enjoying time together. That modest setting made many fans feel like they were witnessing a slice of their everyday lives. Not a few armies felt that the very simplicity of the moment was its main appeal. Without stage effects, concert lights, or choreography, the brief interaction felt much more organic. Those few seconds when Jungkook carried Jimin were viewed as a clip showcasing the dynamic of their friendship in a relaxed setting. Nevertheless, every fan holds a different interpretation. Some view it merely as a typical joke between close friends, while others choose not to draw any conclusions because the video only reveals a small fraction of the entire event. This difference in views ensures that the discussion continues without ever reaching a definitive answer. In the end, perhaps it isn't the act of carrying itself that makes the midnight vlog in Busan so memorable, but rather how that simple moment reminds fans that brief, spontaneous interactions often leave the deepest impression. And as long as the seconds before the camera recorded remain unknown, ARMY's curiosity doesn't seem likely to end anytime soon. Up to now, neither Jungkook nor Jimin has provided an explanation regarding the reason behind that brief moment. Precisely because it came without any explanation, the vlog clip continues to be a hot topic of conversation among ARMY. The more the video is replayed, the more small details fans claim to uncover. To some, the moment was just a spontaneous prank showcasing Jungkook and Jimin's closeness off stage. But to others, there remains a sense of curiosity about the seconds that weren't clearly captured. The conversation before the carrying happened, their initial expressions, and the reason Jungkook suddenly stopped walking still leave lingering questions. Interestingly, it is this very ambiguity that keeps the midnight vlog in Busan alive in discussions. Whenever the clip resurfaces on social media, various theories emerge once more. Some remain convinced it was just light banter, while others feel there was a simple context that didn't make it into the recording. Ultimately, a moment lasting only a few seconds managed to steal far greater attention than many other scenes in the vlog. Not merely because of the carrying act itself, but because of the spontaneous and natural vibe that made fans feel as though they were watching a part of their daily life. Now, one question still hangs in the minds of ARMY. Did the camera truly capture the entire story of that night? Or were there a few crucial seconds before the recording began that served as the true reason behind Jungkook's spontaneous decision to carry Jimin? Until the day both choose to tell their own version, the little mystery from the midnight vlog in Busan seems destined to remain a topic of conversation among fans, open to interpretation. And as long as there is no direct explanation from either Jungkook or Jimin, curiosity about what really happened moments before the camera caught the scene will likely carry on.